So Miss Collier was originally given a *** 10-year prison term, but it was fully probated ***. Basically, she didn't go to jail immediately, but any misstep could land her behind bars. And notice the debate, deferred versus straight probation. Deferred probation is like a second chance with more oversight. Straight probation. A misstep could trigger immediate consequences. Which do you think is fair, strict probation or a chance to ease into it?
Are you Michaela Collier? And so this is 24 DCCR 0751. Ms. Collier is on probation for the second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That probation was from October 7th of 2024, and we did a 10-year term in prison that was probated for 10 years, which we have now, I think, figured out, and I don't disagree with Mr. Kimler that this should have been a deferred probation instead of a straight probation. I'm going to do a little research on that, though, after today and figure out exactly. You filed a motion to quash.
Here's the drama. Probation violations aren't just paperwork, they can pile up fast. She allegedly committed a *** new assault ***, didn't report online, didn't update her address, and fell behind on fees. Each one of these could trigger a probation revocation. Probation is like walking a tightrope. One slip and it's straight to cower.
I'll take a look at that and figure out what our options are as far as that issue. What we're here for today, regardless of all of that, Ms. Collier accepted responsibility,
Yes.
pled guilty to the offense, whether it was a straight or deferred, took a probation. The motion alleges that she's violated her probation by committing a new offense of assault causing bodily injury October 17th of 2024, not mailing in or reporting online for several months, not reporting address change, and just a little bit behind in court assessed fees. And Mr. Kimler has asked that a bond be set. Currently there's no bond in this case. I think she's obviously entitled to one based on the nature of what's going on. Mr. Nichols, what's the state's position?
I just asked that the bond be sufficient to secure her appearance in court, Your Honor.
What's the status of that?
I believe it's a pending misdemeanor assault.
It's out of county.
Is it?
It says Jefferson County.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Did that happen in Jefferson County? The UK? Okay, yes, it's Jefferson.
So that's still pending?
I looked at it yesterday, Judge. I think it is still pending, unless I'm mixing it up with another summer case.
So, Ms. Collier, I'm just going to ask you a few questions so I know some information before I do this. Best you can, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right. So, Ms. Collier, where, if released, will you be living?
2230 Suite, apartment 8. My boyfriend bought me an apartment because I was coming here and myself there.
Speak up.
My boyfriend had bought me an apartment because I was coming.
Hold on a second. Y'all, I'm having a hard time hearing if today for some reason, and the voices are low, so
Speak up.
Swigum, apartment A?
Yes, apartment
Okay.
8.
8. Gotcha. Okay. And who else will be living at that apartment?
Jamal Guidry, my boyfriend. He bought the apartment just so that I could come move back.
And is Mr. Guidry in any kind of trouble?
No, ma'am. He's clean, no criminal record, no none of that. He's a working man. He comes from.
Is that in Port Arthur or Beaumont?
It's in Beaumont. It's Mosaic Apartments.
Okay. So where were you living?
2010 East 7th Street, my mom's house, where I had reported to my probation officer in South Dakota.
Oh, in South Dakota.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
I think she had permission to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah. She was reporting here online. That's why I knew she was somewhere else.
and I have a.
Big moment. The judge is granting a *** bond *** and ordering *** GPS monitoring ***. That's a serious but balanced move. She's out of jail but under strict supervision. A $10,000 bond might seem like a lot, but in the grand scheme of legal risk, it's manageable. And that GPS. Not optional. Think of it as the courtroom saying, we're watching you, but we're letting you live your life. How would you feel under constant GPS monitoring?
And good morning, probation's here as well. It looks like other than failing to report online for the beginning of this year, or last year, we're 2026, 2025, an address issue, other than that new offense, things were going okay where she was in South Dakota?
No, ma'am. South Dakota actually rejected her case because she was not on the list of the original address, which was your mom's. Right, so they rejected her case. She had to come back. She came back, but then she went back without permission. That was
The problem, okay. So here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Collier. I'm going to grant Mr. Kimler's motion to set a bond in your case. I'm going to set the bond in your case. Well, let me get a little more information so I can make sure I have all this right. Who is the complaining witness in the 2024 misdemeanor
It's
case?
a acquaintance, Judge. I don't think it was a family member or somebody she'd gotten an altercation with and actually drove over with her car. Was the original offense.
What's the name of that person? Do we know?
I have it right here. Daisy Anna Brown.
Say it again.
Daisy Anna Brown.
See. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to make the bond real high because I am also going to require that you get a GPS monitoring device, and so that obviously we'll know where you are with some other conditions. And so I'm going to set the bond in your case at $10,000, okay? I'm going to order as a condition of that bond, if you make it, that you remain in Jefferson County, Texas. You cannot leave Jefferson County, Texas. Hold on, just listen, okay? You will be required to wear a GPS monitoring device. You will be reporting in person here in Jefferson County. There's no leaving the county. If you leave the county, you're back in jail and we're on a whole different path. Do you understand? You will live at 2730 Sweet Gum, Apartment 8 in Beaumont, unless you give notice to probation and they let me know and I approve.
Switching gears to Mr. Cummings. Manslaughter probation now threatened by *DWI***. The tension is palpable. This isn't just a traffic stop. This is ***, potentially life-altering ***, considering his prior offense led to a death. And the court's weighing, should he get a bond while waiting for the DWI filing? This is why timing and paperwork matter in the legal world. Days or weeks can change outcomes dramatically.
Somewhere else for you to live. So you can't just move and then tell us. You need to let them know, and then they'll let me know or let Mr. Kimler know. I want to know where you're going, who you're with, and those kinds of things. On probation, you cannot be around anybody else that's on probation or charged with an offense. And so you need to get a job, go to work, go to probation, go home.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I will set the case for just another, maybe no more than a normal reset. And we'll take a look at what our options are on getting the issue worked out, if possible, with regard to the type of probation. And so, Mr. Nichols, if you'll do some research into that as well, see what our options are, and I'll get Mr. Florence to take a look at it as well. All right?
Your Honor.
You can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you.
You're whispering again.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. We're asking for a bond on this.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Are you Wayne Cummings? Mr. Cummings, the best you can, raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. And so This is cause number 18-29640. Mr. Cummings is on probation for the offense of manslaughter. A motion to revoke community supervision has been filed, and Mr. Kimler's filed a motion asking that I set a bond. Looks like the date of the probation was from October 22nd of 2018. A 10-year term in prison, probated for 10 years. New offense alleged in that motion is a driving while intoxicated, October 5th of 2025 in Orange, at a location other than his residence at 4:15 a.m. on October 5th in Orange, and that he was intoxicated on that date and behind in court-assessed fees. Mr. Kimler, you may proceed.
Your Honor, first observation is Mr. Cummings did turn himself in. This wasn't one where he headed for the tall grass when he found out he had an MTRP. He did turn himself in. I understand, I think this is straight probation. It's not entitled to a bond. However, with the Orange, and of course, Mr. Smith is familiar with Orange County. It may be a while before that DWI is filed, so I don't know how long it's going to take for the state to be in a position to try to prove that up. So we're just asking for a bond pending disposition if they're going to proceed on the DWI. Obviously, they could proceed on the administrative violations.
Mr. Smith?
My concern, Judge, is firstly, the manslaughter was basically a DWI where he hit somebody and killed them. He had issues. Safety was a recommendation for the original probation to go through in the PSI. This new offense, the allegations apparently show he was out at 4 in the morning and was intoxicated driving. And so I would have reservations and concerns. I think there's been a relapse, and he's not actually entitled to a bond. It's a straight probation versus a deferred. So we would be opposed to a bond.
Do you know the status of the Orange County case?
I don't, Judge.
I don't think it's been filed yet. I'm not 100%. When I checked before, it hadn't been filed.
If it was just knowing how they work over there, if it was just alcohol, they would have already probably had the results.
Y'all are just guessing. Is there a way for us to find out? Is there any kind of hold on him?
If you want to hold it for a minute, I can call the DA's office and find out.
Yeah, let's do real quick, and we'll just do it real quick. Just have a seat, sir. And there's not. I'd like to know what the. Good morning. Are you Marquise Jones? And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
You will, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, in cause number 21-37263, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation February 23rd of 2022 for the offense of theft of a material.
Jones is being sentenced for *** catalytic converter theft ***, but note the legal details. He pled true to the counts voluntarily, meaning he *** waived appeal rights ***. In court terms, once you plead true, you're basically saying, I accept this outcome. And the judge goes one step further with the firearm admonishment. Classic example of how one conviction can ripple through a person's legal rights for years.
And that was a state jail felony, and it was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct? The motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the offense of evading arrest on June 20th, 2024 in Harris County, Texas. And is that true or not true? And then count 2 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 1:30 a.m. June 20th of 2024. And is that true or not true? Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 and 2 freely and voluntarily? And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true? Speak up, please. I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Jones is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
And I think I said your plea of guilty instead of true, but your pleas of true. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 and 2 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, find you guilty of theft of material, aluminum. I guess it goes on, aluminum, bronze,
Aluminum,
copper.
bronze, copper. They were cutting catalytic converters.
And so find you guilty and sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 15 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read that written admonishment I provided you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Parker. All right, good luck to you, sir, and thank you for being here, sir. All right, again, you're Wayne Cummings, right? And Mr. Smith, what did you find out about that Orange County case?
Spoke with staff at the district attorney's office. They have not.
Can y'all stop? If you're talking about a case, keep it down. If you're not, please stop.
They have not received the case. Found out the agency, it's Orange Police Department, that made the arrest. He said, the person I spoke to said that it normally takes about 6 months to make this, and it's going to be a misdemeanor, it looks like, based on looking at criminal history and his PSI, and they thought that as well.
Okay. So then, that's really the main issue, obviously, in this motion, out past curfew and that
That was the thing that
offense.
concerned me, was the time of day.
Sure, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to grant the motion to set a bond.
Scram device, Your Honor, or?
Hold on. I don't want Mr. Cummings driving at all, right? So that's gonna be a condition of this bond. You're not allowed to drive a vehicle ever while you're on this bond. No one's vehicle, not yours, not anyone else. For any reason, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand? I'm going to set the bond in your case at $25,000. Again, condition of that bond is no driving. Also, a condition of that bond is going to be that you are required to wear a GPS monitoring device at all times and remain. Do you live in Orange or do you live in Beaumont or Port Arthur? Where do you live?
I was in housing out there in Orange.
When you go home, if you make a bond, where's home? Where are you going to be? In Orange?
Maybe. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
I can get back with you on that.
So what I'm going to do is require a GPS monitoring device and that you remain in either Orange or Jefferson County. You need to let your bondsman know they're going to require an address so that I know where that GPS is you're supposed to be. And obviously you're still on probation. The same curfew applies. You're not to be out of your house past 10 o'clock at night. And also going to require I think it's probably because I'm requiring the GPS, a little more cost effective to do the handheld breathalyzer. So you're going to be required to have the handheld breathalyzer. You are not to drink alcohol ever. If you test positive, if you miss blowing throughout the day, it's a thing where you have to blow randomly throughout the day. It's going to tell you when. Probation and your bondsman can go over that with you also. But if you test positive for alcohol, your bond's going to go right back up and you'll be back in jail. Do you understand?
Yes,
If you need some help, you're still on probation. Go to your probation officer. Say, look, I relapsed. I was drinking. What can I do while you're out on this bond if you make it? Okay? Anything else?
You have to report to probation.
Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Anything else, Mr. Smith, that you can think of?
You have to report to probation.
Okay, you can go back with the bailiff. All right, sir, you're Michael Brasher. And this is 23 DCCR 0944. Mr. Brasher's case is set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And what is the announcement?
State's ready for trial.
All right, then this will be the number one case. There was only two or one really left over from yesterday. And so I can go ahead and let y'all know it will be the number one case. After today, there will be no plea agreements. If something gets worked out before you leave today, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see y'all Monday and we'll begin jury selection at 1 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You can go back with the bailiff. Good morning, sir. Are you Michael Victoria? And this is cause numbers 21-36410 and 21-36411. Mr. Victoria is charged with murder in each of these cases. Mr. Matuska, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, at the last setting, I informed the court that it had about 48 DVDs in this case.
Right,
This morning I checked, I'm on 23, I'm about halfway there, and that also includes hundreds of documents I've gone through. So I'm getting close, but I would ask for one more regular recess.
Mr. Smith?
Judge, I completely understand this is almost a bucket just with the two cases. So.
Right. All right, so I'll do a normal reset to give Mr. Matuska some time to complete all of that discovery, come out and visit with you about it. We'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date possibly. Okay, you can go back.